All right, so in the recall situation, all the polls say Newsom's going to prevail, but, it depends on the turnout. However, the strategy is that Newsom raised about $72 million. You can buy TV ads all over the place. And the theme of the ads is that Larry Elder, the talk show host who would probably take over for Newsom if Newsom were recalled, is really Donald Trump. And that's what President Biden picked up on. Go.
The leading Republican running for governor is the closest thing to a Trump clone that I've ever seen in your state. No, I really mean it. And he's leading the other team. He's the clone of Donald Trump. Can you imagine him being governor of this state? You can't let that happen.
You're a spooky guy, Joe. So, okay. So Trump's the devil and Elder is a Trump clone and on and on and on and on. And the reason Mr. Biden even went out there is to try to mobilize Democrats to vote, because the only thing that could really boot Newsom out is if the Democrats don't show up. Because the Republicans and the independents who don't like Newsom will. So that's what that was all about. All right, back in Washington, D.C., the $3.5 trillion spending bill championed by the president and Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer, not going to happen, thank God. And two Democratic senators are the reason it's not going to happen. They are Joe Manchin of West Virginia. We dealt with him yesterday, and Kristen Sinema from Arizona. They're not going to vote for this enormous socialistic bill. And remember, just always keep in mind when you hear infrastructure, now it's human infrastructure. All right, it's human infrastructure. So it's not just building roads and bridges. It's giving folks free stuff. And it's way beyond a safety net. It's a safety net is necessary in this country. You have to have it. Because people fall on hard times and they get wiped out financially and bad things happen. You got to have, in a humanistic country, you got to have a level of support for those who can't help themselves. But what we're in now, as everybody knows, is a socialist thing. And Biden, maybe he doesn't know. Maybe he's the only one who doesn't know. But anyway, what's likely to happen is that they're going to have chats in the House and the Senate. They'll bring it down about 1.5. I think Sinema and Manchin could live with that. And they'll cut out a lot of the human infrastructure stuff, the freebies, the giveaways. That's probably what's likely to happen. But the corresponding tax rise is going to happen as well on corporations and people who are doing well in America. And that tax rise in a delicate economy, which we're in, is going to hurt everybody. Everybody. I was reading an article today in the Wall Street Journal, which is the editorial page is a good barometer of economics. It says, look, corporations are just the vessel. They're not going to pay extra taxes that cuts into their profit margin. They just pass it along to consumer, whatever it is they make, whatever it is you want. So they got to pay 5% more to the feds. They're going to raise the prices 5%. And consumers don't have to buy the stuff. But in our society, people, they want things. So that's what happens. I don't know when the vote is going to be on this spending thing, but I do know it's a defeat for Bernie Sanders, Elizabeth Warren, Ocasio-Cortez. They will be defeated. They're not going to get the record spending bill. Hey, I'm sure you've noticed that everything is getting more expensive. And with all this printing money and spending by the progressives, I'm concerned the dollar's end could be near. If the government continues this way, the dollar could freefall and lose its coveted role as the world's reserve currency. That's why there's never been a more important time to consider gold and silver to protect you and your family. And American Hartford Gold is the only company I'm happy to put my name behind. I have done business with them myself. It just takes a quick phone call and they'll have physical gold and silver delivered right to your door or put inside your IRA. Plus, tell them Bill O'Reilly sent you, and they'll give you up to $2,500 of free silver on your first order. So please don't wait. Call 866-501-5201, 866-501-5201, or text BILL to 65532. Again, 866-501-5201, or text BILL to 65532. Bill O'Reilly here. Thank you for watching this video, and make sure you subscribe to the First TV YouTube page. Just hit the big red subscribe button below, and you'll get clips and highlights of my program, The No Spin News, every single day. We'll see you soon.